Well, good morning. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning to the rest of my viewers. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is Wake Up Nigeria. And this is the show where we take a look at some of the Nigerian dailies. Because when you look at Nigerian dailies, what are you looking at? You're looking at current happenings in Nigeria, because that's what the dailies talked about. So it's an opportunity for us to look at what is happening in the country. Yes, and we do that well. Sometimes we get angry, we talk about it, we read some of them. We know that you can pick up some of the papers. So sometimes I don't even bother to read it all. But sometimes it is perhaps important to just pick it up, take a look at what they say, and then try to talk about it. But today, I want to challenge every single one of us to think and perhaps suggest. The issue is, we all know Nigerians have an issue that needs to be faced. And if I ask you today, what do you think is the solution to the Nigerian problem? What would you say? And that is the issue I want to talk about today. What do you think are the solutions to the Nigerian problem? Yeah, we know there is corruption. They've not been able to fix it over the years. There is tribalism, which I think can be addressed. If somebody asks you, what do you think is the solution to the Nigerian problem, what would you say? And that is the issue, and that's what we want to talk about today. Solution, solution, solution. And that is really of interest to me. I was trying to Google this, and I said, I put a solution to the Nigerian problem. How do we fix the Nigerian problem? It took me straight to Charterhouse. It told me a lot of stories, but I pick up one or two things which I'll share with you today. One thing that makes me laugh, and it really makes me laugh a lot, is I ask a question, and it's really very important. When I ask Google, it's like asking Google, how do you make your wife happy? The solution is with you. Google will laugh at you, because I think nobody has been able to do it. I was laughing. I saw this little thing I threw around. I was laughing and laughing and laughing. Women, I'm just joking. We know how to make you guys happy. So the same way, we're going to try and think outside the box and face the issue of the Nigerian state. The issue is more than money, but it is still revolving around money. If you have a problem with your wife and you have a lot of money, it is, unless the woman has really made a lot of money too, it's likely she will not leave, because if you are making money, people want to stay around you. If you don't make money, that's where your wife will want to run away from you. So what I want to think about is, when I think of the Nigerian state, I said maybe perhaps the first thing to do is let us start making a lot of money. And now, you can be making a lot of money. If you don't give to her, she's still going to have a problem. So maybe we should make money and share within the Nigerian state. So perhaps the question has been, which government has really succeeded in understanding that the resources of the country belongs to everybody? Because a family, if a man that doesn't know or that does not play along that line, if you think your wife is not a part of what you owe, then she's going to look for her own. And that one, there's a division in the home already. So perhaps that is the problem. The money, the Nigerian wealth, need to be shared. And we need to equally earn it. That's what I always say. We need to equally earn the money, and we need to share it equally. And I know today on Nigerian dailies, there's this serious argument at the moment. I think Ajero is going to cause a big trouble for the Nigerian government. I don't know, sometimes the Nigerian government makes some stupid decisions, Why would you go after Ajero? It's not a problem. That guy can't plot a coup, man. Someone that couldn't hold a country to ransom, he has all the weapons to hold the government accountable and couldn't do it. He's going to plot a coup. What kind of coup? What kind of treason has he committed? Please bring it up. You see, Tinubu government, those your advisors are really, really cheap right now. Going after Ajero, what are you going to achieve? What is the aim? It's difficult to understand how most of these things is playing out. And I really need to understand that. I need to understand that. And until I understand that, I may not be able to play this. Today's show, I want to leave it in the hands of Mary. Maybe she can run the kind of show like this. Because sometimes I am personally not impressed. So I'm going to bring Mary in and maybe she'll be able to talk to us on some of this. Mary, good morning.
Good morning, Chris. How is London this
I'm wondering if you come to, we shouldn't be talking about this on the show, but if we're going to be meeting here and closing here, I wonder what we're doing, madam. But up to you. I'm waiting for you to run the show this morning. I've been looking. It's good morning. Good morning to you. Hi, it's Abuja.
Yeah, it's fine, as usual.
So tell us what is happening in Abuja.
Okay, nothing much is happening. Uh, there's a new saying that Wike is trying his best to see how he can reduce the security issues in Abuja because of the high rate of one chance, street robbery. Might just walking on the road and somebody will just collect your belongings. So he's trying to see how he can stop that. But we've not really seen any improvement because it's been the same as usual. And he's working on the roads as well, the roads in Abuja, just like what he's done in Apple Road, Apple Expressway. He has been able to help out the um, traffic because that road has always recorded high rates of traffic, but right now it has reduced. So I think this is actually a positive one as well because we cannot always come and say or come out and lament about the negative things that they are doing. We should also applaud the positive things that they are doing as well because truly we've had several ministers and they've not been able to work on that road. But Wike being here, he has been able to do something that makes a difference. So I applaud him for that.
Now, the question is, and again, anytime I talk about Nigerian government, anytime you people tell me about the success of the Nigerian government, is the road they construct.
But for Akko, they need it. They need the road because if you are staying in Akko axis, you find it difficult going to wherever you are going to on time because you know fully well that the road will be blocked. It's just a small road, and we have a lot of people living in that place. So I think it's although it's not just
Maybe the question I'm going to ask you, I hear what you're saying. The question, how are they going to maintain the roads? From which money?
it's definitely from Nigeria money. As
Where's the money coming from?
from the Nigeria money as usual.
Yeah, the question I asked is where's the money coming from?
That is
Yes.
not from Nigeria money.
Huh?
There's nothing they do that is not from Nigeria money. Even
Yeah,
their own
I
person.
understand that, Mary. See, sometimes we funny human beings in Nigeria. You know, I think you guys are used to this lifestyle. It's a free lifestyle. We can spend money to construct road. Where does the money come from? Who you see? These are things. If we don't address that, we will never find solution to Nigerian problem. We can thank you very much for spending money to construct the road. Oh, yes, we need the road badly. Yes, we need it badly. But where does the money come from? Who you see? And if I am able to construct this road, how is the road gonna be maintained? Oh, okay, Mary, it's so good. You know what? Wike has done so well. He brought in beautiful, spend Nigerian money now, the small oil money, the allocation. That's what I love to hear. The allocation that came to the FCT, he has spent it well. He has used it to construct a road. So we wait for the next allocation to keep maintaining the road, and the next allocation to do another road, and the next allocation to no no to provide transport for the people. Kai, you people just eat and eat and eat. Nobody ask where is the money coming from. It's coming from one place. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Wiki. I didn't want to even talk about it. So anytime I am talking about the growth of the Nigerian state, I don't want to hear those stupidity, man. Because these idiots, they only take allocation and they spend it. That's it. And Nigerian people have come to. In fact, you can't blame the Nigerian people because that's all they know right now. They know that government have money and they should spend the money. That's all. So how much the government have, they don't care. The question is how much does your government have to keep constructing roads and keep maintaining roads and buying new aircraft for the president and doing this and doing that and doing that. From which money?
But now let me ask, is it not better he fix that road instead of not working on it at all? Because even the people have been lamenting, they've been complaining bitterly about
The
it.
question is,
The
Mary,
pattern.
is road the problem? Is that why people cannot eat?
We
Is
know
that the
that
problem of the
road has
Nigerian
never
state?
road has never been
Is that your
road has never been the problem, and road and you as a minister or a governor working on the road should not be counted among the projects that you've done, because that is what almost everybody do, right? But what I'm saying is this one is actually different. We need it because other ministers have been there, they've not been able to do something.
Maybe everybody need the road. There's no road. We don't need. In fact, when we do production, you know, you see, everybody have to think in management. You understand? The cameraman would say, "Oh, they want the crane to fly from there to there," and I was laughing. I said, "Yes, I know the crane is going to fly from there to this, but how much do you have? How much do you have in the budget to do that?" You know, sometimes, Mary, we've come to a state, a country where we had that mentality need to be addressed. And in fact, as I was looking at, I said I went on Google to ask, how do we solve the problem of the Nigerian state? And I'm going to leave that question with you, Mary, and the audience today to try and find solution. And it's not about me and you; it's about what we're facing as a nation. We are enjoying. In fact, you know, if I argue something, they'll tell me, no, the government have money. Yes, I know. So that is the part of the Nigerian citizen where I'm confused. The government have money. The question I ask, which money? The money you people are asked demanding from the government, have you people worked for it? That's my first question. Have you earning it? Are you paying your tax towards it? Where is the money of the government coming from? This is my first question. Any responsible people, we know that you don't take where you don't sow. The Bible, even when you go to church, you go to mosque, they will tell you to sow. Have you paid your tax? Have you done the needful? Of course, it's not your duty to go and just pay.
There's,
It's the
there's
government
no
that's.
business organization or offices that will not pay their tax and will still be allowed to operate in Nigeria. It's not possible. Unless the people collecting it, they are not giving the accurate account of whatever they are collecting.
Good.
So I
So
know that
maybe
it's a job.
in other words, you are telling me that the part of the money Wike spent today to construct the road came from tax.
Definitely. That's why I say the Nigerian money.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And maybe that is the part I really want to get clear. You understand? See, by the time we put all this in mind, then we begin to address our problem squarely. You understand? So as I'm demanding Wike that we need that kind of road, I'll be asking myself too where Wike is getting that money. If the money is coming only from oil, then you are a part of the problem. Because the government cannot. The oil money is not enough. It's not enough. There's no. Nigeria makes barely. Okay, our budget this year is 27 trillion naira. 27 trillion naira. That's why they end up borrowing. Your government every year will borrow because they over. They want to consume more than they earn. That, why would Tinubu ever borrow money? Why is your governors borrowing money? Because their ambition is more than their earning. Like I said, it's somebody that is having a champagne appetite on a Coca-Cola paycheck. I use that word a lot. Nigerians have a champagne appetite on a Coca-Cola paycheck. But it is okay to have champagne appetite, then earn champagne money. Coca-Cola cannot pay for your champagne appetite. The oil cannot pay for the Coca-Cola, this oil cannot pay for all this massive development Nigeria is looking for. Now, I know the argument going to come that the government is spending so amount of money. The 27 trillion, yeah, that they budgeted for, that is where they will not steal and steal. Of course, they will pay themselves. They will never. I've never seen a country like this one before. It makes me sick. So it is small money now that is not enough. That is where Tinubu will buy. He just fly out to. I didn't know. I was looking for this yesterday. They told us that they seized a private jet, one of the presidential jets in France. Maybe I need to understand this, maybe. They seized three of them in France. Tinubu bought a new one and he flew to France with it. Is that the story? What's going on there? Because they said the president left the country with a new jet.
It was not France that seized it now. It was one,
Huh?
I think the Ogun State, they're only one China company, right? So
Yes.
it is China that seized it. So, and later on, another news came up that they cannot seize the presidential jets. That was what the federal government said, that the presidential jet cannot be seized. But if they are saying that they seized it, we all know that the presidential jet is not just one. I'm not sure they have just one jet. So maybe they probably traveled
Really,
or
the story is that the court granted. It's not even Chinese. It didn't happen in France. If you have an issue with a Nigerian with a Nigerian company, the matter is not being settled in France. The issue is between a Chinese company and Nigeria
yeah.
and the Ogun State government, and the case happens to be heard in France, and it was in France that they granted those three jets. What I'm saying is those three jets are not at home at the moment. The president just flew out of the country with a new jet. It's a brand new one. The question I asked, they said as soon as the thing just land, President Tinubu take and fly come out. The question is, someone that still get money to the buy jet for this one. You see the one I talked about, people that have Coca-Cola on a champagne appetite. Champagne. Somebody, a country that needs money to grow the agriculture sector, need money to grow the mining sector, need money to grow the education sector, for the health sector. You are flying jets, new ones. And oh yes, we are doing roads. That is wicked symbol. You know, every governor I've ever seen in Nigeria, the only thing they record, even my governor of my state, eh, Oboriwori constructed one bridge. He's clapping for himself that he has constructed a bridge, overhead bridge for 70 billion. He went and bring, of course, I need a big name. I need Julius Berger so I can do it right. No accountability, my people. Now, it's accountability is not even just enough now. No resourcefulness. It's like you give your wife money to go to market. She squander it all and tell you in the market, okay, the money you give me no reach, you send more. The money no reach, you send more. Time go reach, you go faint. The man go quick die come out. What a country. Anyway, thank you for that update. You see, as I was going through this today, I read this and I felt like it is very good to share this. He said, number one solution to Nigerian problem may be to restore a microeconomic stability. Then our World Bank will become then with Nigerian government they do business. You know, you see, they do this so well. All right, they are saying that we should increase the non-oil sector, reducing inflation through a sequence of coordinated means of trade. I know some of the jargons I speak here, they don't interest Nigeria. They don't understand it. They don't. It's not their interest, of course. You know, this one they speak grammar. He talks about things that are not real. All of you guys know, or all Nigerians know, there's money in the government. Government should bring it out. But you can't argue with Nigerians because the truth is, very few people have all the money. The rest are hungry. That's the problem. But the money, even the one, my argument is 27 trillion is too meager for a budget of a country of 200 and almost, we are more than 300 million. I know your budget is 227 trillion, and you have all these things buying jets and constructing roads, and I don't understand how you're going to survive. Who's going to survive under that economy? Then then you see a senator earning 2 billion. Wait, if your budget is only 27 trillion, one senator they get 2 billion times okay, man.
um, the thing is, Nigerian problem is beyond whatever we think right now. Because at the other time, you see it as if there's no money in the country. Then something else will happen. You will now see that these people really don't care about us. Because if it happens that they need something for themselves, that is when you know there's money. There is this news I saw yesterday. The U.S. President Joe Biden that gave the Nigerian $27 million, right, to help as regards the hardship that are facing right now. Everybody were lamenting and complaining that how do you think this money will get to the poor masses in Nigeria? Definitely, it will end up to see that, or end up to see that it's just. Do you know what they said? That the building, you might not know that it just gave the government money to spend for themselves. You gave them money to share for themselves. Because how will this money get to the poor masses? How will this money be able to get to people that need food? If that is the essence why he gave Nigeria money, right? Do you think Nigerian government want to share this money for them? You think they want to
But if
use it?
Joe Biden giving way to Mary, you don't say the man a thief. You give her money, make it take go share for him people. No, what do you they look for? No, Mary, I don't understand this. Wait, if Joe Biden, you know the truth, eh?
But the thing is, who do you think this money will get to? You understand? If it's because of food insecurity, Abi, and climate change, who do you
Eh.
think this money will get to?
Mary,
Do you think
if
truly?
Joe Biden want to give us money for food security, does he need to give us cash? That's
And
my
what
question.
the amount is giving now, $27 million now.
Yes. If Joe Biden is sincere with himself, he won't give it to these criminals in cash. You know, if they want to solve Nigerian problem today, the 20 billion that will go to Delta State this month will not go to them in cash. You go to them in equipment or something they're going to use it for. In fact, I don't have so much problem with Wike constructing road. But the cash given to Wike, if they tell you how much they take construct the road, how much they don't steal inside. Why not give Wike equipment to go and construct road? Why give him cash? If we can say, oh, my problem is to construct this road. Okay, what do we need to construct the road? We're going to order the things, we're going to pay the people, and the people are going to go to work. We're not giving you cash because you're a thief. Record on record and record and record has shown that these people are thieves and they will continue to be thieves. So why are
But,
you giving them
but,
money?
but is it possible to give the poor masses in Nigeria money without going through the government?
Why would you even give poor masses in Nigeria money? What does the poor masses gonna do with money?
Okay, okay.
Poor
The essence
masses
of
should
the
go and
money,
work. Yeah.
the essence of the money is for food insecurity, right? And climate
Yes.
change.
Yes.
So there is no way he wants to jump through the normal process of going through our government. You understand? And
Maybe
do it
there's
how
no the Nigerian people should also stop expecting Udoji like the time of Gowan. That is what I'm saying. You don't need cash. You people need money to go to farm. If you need equipment to do your farm, let me finish. If
sad
there's
that
no
these
food,
people, it's sad that these people believe that there's no money in Nigeria. They think that this hardship is true. I don't see it like that because I know that this government they have money. They are just using it for themselves.
and this is the wrong impression. The truth is we are not earning enough.
Oh,
The money
so
is not enough. It's not
so
enough. The
so
oil money is not enough.
all the things that both the president and the governors, all the money that they are spending for their own selfish interests, where is it coming from?
Mary, is you think that money is enough to solve the problem of these 200, 300 million people?
It's so sad to
And
that
we
you
know
really
they are
want to
thieves.
help
Mary,
us.
we know these people are thieves. But the money, Mary, I'm saying it's not enough. If Joe Biden want to give us money, don't think how money will get to Nigeria. Think how this equipment will be in my area so that I can farm well, so that I can make my own money. Maybe there's no amount of money a man gonna give to you. That's why you're working. You know, a husband may give you enough, it's gonna trash you. But by the time you earn your small money, you have a life, you have a say in the home. Right now, the Nigerian people have no say. They are slave in their own home because they're not making their own money. That's why the boys are calling, I'm lawyer, I'm lawyer, I'm lawyer. Because the man, only one man has the money. Why don't you think of how to make your own money? Why waiting for government? Why would the money coming from Joe Biden come to you in cash? That is the question I ask. It should come to you in the form of an environment that can create wealth for you. Mary, If somebody say today, my local government, for instance, if my local government, if this money that Joe Biden is bringing, if my local government is getting maybe £5 million, $5 million, and they say this $5 million, you must spend it in the local government. And now we gotta create a massive glass house. Maybe the banana, I don't know. I gave this instance for instance. The banana we eat today in London, some of them come from Ghana. Is the initiative of some white boys that went to Ghana to see the potential of the farm there, so they farm there and bring it because labor is cheaper. That in Nigeria, labor is cheaper. Why would you want to invest there? What an opportunity Nigeria is throwing away. So if that money goes into my village and we create a glass house, you don't give them the money to buy the glass house. You bring if they say the problem is a glass house, they want to do a glass house farm. If we don't have the one we don't have, otherwise we start manufacturing the glass houses. If not, we import the glass houses, install the glass houses, make the farm, give them the equipment to do it, teach them the farm. Maybe in 6 months, if it's a tomatoes farm, in 6 months, come and see the result. The whole local government will be fed. If you give the money to Tinubu, who will share it with his women and his boys, and you're telling me you give something to Nigeria, you're joking. Even if you share it, have you seen yesterday somebody shared 30,000 naira? Maybe what is 30,000 naira going to do for the Nigerian people, for a widow?
That's what Delta State governor believes is the best for his people.
Yeah, well, that's
And
the question.
that's why I'm saying that at the end of the day, you see a lot of people that rush to go and collect the money, right? They collect the money and they keep praising him, they keep showering him praise. So one thing I know is, apart from road projects, our leaders, they find this joy in sharing money. See, this palliative of a thing is one thing they see as one of the best things they can do for the people. So I was so surprised when I heard that the president gave Niger State's money, gave the governor money for farming. That's another improvement. That's another good thing. But they love
Yes,
to.
and I think Niger State, they are trying to do something. In fact, maybe.
And that's why they did not protest. They said
No, that's why they should protest their animals. But let's come to that first. All right, sorry, I could call the whole nation.
they feel it's favoring them, right?
The question is favoring. The thing in Niger State is for all of us. It's not for Niger State people alone. This is the mistake Nigerians are making. What happened in Niger State? If Niger State progress, Nigerian progress. Maybe Holland, the land is not as big as Niger State. And that should be our concern as a people. You see, somebody give Niger State money. That person is an animal. You don't give money to that fine boy. He's going to carry more wives. I know the governor very well. Fine man. He's going to have more wives. Is it not the same state where the speaker get people to get married? It's the same Niger State now. What good is going to come from there? The farm, the part of the money that will go into the farm will be so small that you'll be surprised. If they tell you how much that is gone in there and how much you are getting, you'll be confused. Do you know that money, if it's well planted in Niger State, in 6 months' time, will be smiling? In fact, Niger State will be exporting food. Niger State will reduce the price of rice we are talking of now. We don't need anywhere to reduce the price of rice. But what is the plan? No, you give money to Niger State governor. You give him cash. And you're talking to me. I'm not your friend. You need to go and make sure it happened. It's the duty of the president to make sure it happened. Wait. If Niger State, Holland here, which is not big, they make 100 billion from export. After feeding themselves, the one when they sell, 100 billion. How much is your budget? Your budget is not even up to 10 billion. It's about how much? It's not even up to 10 billion. How much are we earning? The budget of Nigerian state is 27 trillion naira. 27 trillion naira. Now, naira will talk. So, if you convert 27 trillion to dollars, or in a pounds, I go feed do. 27 trillion is really about 10 billion in pounds. 20,000 divided by 27 trillion, you find that you have about 17, or actually 13 or 14 billion pounds. That is the budget of a country, because that's the money the oil can bring in. You see the problem. There's a little money oil can bring in. Like you saying now, if Niger State, if we now say this money, thank God America have been so kind to, they want to help us. If they really want to help us, they don't want to help us then. If Biden want to help us, why give money to these kind of people? Give them the resources they need to feed themselves. In fact, you can make Niger State, of course, they don't want to do that. Who's going to buy their food? If they want to help us, maybe they can make us begin to produce rice that feed the rest of Africa. Of course, they don't want to do that, so we'll come and buy rice from them. I don't believe in them anymore. Anybody that is sincere with solving Nigeria problem will not be giving Tinubu money. Tinubu that flew out on a private jet when his country is hungry. What is he flying to? What does he need the private jet to do? No, people are hungry. You are flying with a private jet. You are not a president. You are not. People are on the street crying. You're talking about private jet. This money.
You are still the same person that said that. Do we think Tinubu is wicked? Tinubu is not wicked. That's because
No.
there's no.
I said it's not a wicked man. It's not that he's not wicked. Doesn't mean he has the capability to run for a president. A weak man doesn't have to be a president. I don't like good president. I need an efficient person, someone that can think, that can manage the affairs of the Nigerian state. I don't like very good people, because the world is not made for good people. That is why not Christians are rich. People go to church Monday to Sunday, cry, go to Allah. You will be poor. You need to do the right thing to be rich. So being good, being a righteous man, you might go to heaven, but right here on earth, you are poor. Damina is saying that heaven is here. He say heaven not there anywhere. Say heaven. Say preachers say heaven. They one place now.
I don't understand this. Men of
that guy na bad boy. I don't understand that too. He make me confused.
No, you said he's your best. You said he's your best pastor now. He's the best man of God. You don't
No. That one fear me small. He say heaven. The guy almost he challenged my faith, and I say, that mean you say heaven not there somewhere. He say not the sky. But if I die, I go heaven. Now he say that a scam. He say heaven. Yeah, you need to explain that one. Anyway.
maybe the demeanor of a man came out of Jehovah's Witness. Because Jehovah's Witness tell you that
Damina, no, listen, Damina, sometimes if you listen to what Damina is saying, now what the rebels were saying in those days, maybe on a good day, it's hard to say this. Damina is saying something very important too. Do you know how, if you go and read a book, how to make slaves loyal? When they took us as slaves, we're in America. The only way you can make your slave loyal is to make them believe in God. That they're going to go to heaven when they die. So they can be, maybe, do you know in India, they said when you suffer and you die, when you come back again, you'll be rich. Some people are happy to die suffering. No, it's not religion. So that's what that kind of damage religion can do for you. So if Damina is saying something, I want to listen. But Damina, wait to, in fact, some of these things, they make me fear. That will challenge my faith. I must be honest. You understand? But I think Damina is one day, if the guy said something that scared me. He said in the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. He said, where was God when he created heaven and earth? He said that place that he was, that is where he still is. He doesn't change. He said, God, not the heaven, not the earth. Okpetu. I don't understand though. So that means that I'm very but it makes sense that God was living somewhere before he created the heaven and the earth. No, we'll leave that one. Anyway, what I'm saying is, Mary, if these people want to help us, if they want to help us, if I can, Mary, I'm coming to Nigerians today and say, let us solve Nigerian problem. It's not Ajeru. It's not labor. It's not protest. The protest, like I believe, we can demand government, good governance. But what are we demanding? Maybe until we identify what we want and pursue it, we never go. Even if we keep changing government, it's not going to happen.
But during the hardship protests, the youth identified what they want exactly, right?
And tell me, Mary.
Mary,
that's what I'm waiting for them. I wish to interview the people behind the protest, and I want to ask the question. And the same question I ask you is: do you think Tinubu is wicked? That's the question I'm going to ask. And so the problem is you are not looking for a good person. You are looking for somebody who can be productive, who can manage our resources. That's what we need. We want somebody who can increase the money we are earning. And it's not going to be pleasant for you too, because if I become the president of Nigeria, there's going to be chaos every home, because you work, oh, you will work, you will make money. Oh yes, maybe what happened with the Castro might happen there, because we are going to work. We are going to work. There's no way we're going to sit at home and expect manna to fall from heaven. Oil money is not enough. Now, Mary, how much is oil money a year? No, Nigerians should go and ask, how much does Nigeria earn from oil yearly? I know they steal a lot. Not that they even care. The government is not even adding value to the oil.
When you said they gave a Tompolo, I think 4 million naira to safeguard oil, it's funny, Sha. Because safeguard what? People that will be doing business.
Wait, not 4 million, no, 4 billion.
4 billion.
Naira monthly.
And we still
say you don't know how much they come from oil sector. Maybe 4 billion is nothing compared to the country we are talking. We're talking of a country of 250 million.
You know that the state inside Port Harcourt in Rivers, the state that has oil wells are one of the poorest states. Take for instance Ogoni. Ogoni that have oil. Have you seen how poor they are? So it means they get oil. Like people of Ogoni, they are there. They get oil in their own land. Go out and sell it, and they are there suffering.
Have you been to my village? One day when I come, I'll take you to my village. You will see that what we do now today is tank farm. If you come to where we do, oil is in our land. This oil we're talking about, that's why they say
states are now suffering, where they are the ones that own the oil.
You know what they give to us, Mary? You know what the Nigerian government give to us? They gave us naval base now. Before, Saple, which is the neighbor area to us in Owara, we had the seaport. Things were growing. We have these plantations. You know what they did? The place where we used to have palm oil plantation, you understand? These palm trees. They wipe it all. They turn the place to naval base. The place is now a naval base. No more. What the government is interested in is how to secure their oil that is coming from our land. If you talk anyhow, they go put you for prison. You go die. Did they not kill the man from Ogoni? Abacha hang him. Pope beg him. He's not greedy. Anyway, you see, that's not what we're even worried about today. If the money when Abacha they collect, so they add value to the oil, so the amount of oil revenue, because all we do now, some people will just come take our oil, they will tell us how much they sell. Tinubu go smile because the money big for where poor man they. You know, when you give poor man 1 million naira, you think the kind smile, you go confused. But he doesn't know he's worth more than 20 billion. That's where we are. Our economy the economy of only California, a state in America, is equal to the economy of the whole of Africa put together. Only California. And the whole of Africa, that is the kind of things we're talking about. How can Nigeria be budgeted 27 trillion? A country of 200 and something million, we argue, I think we are up to 400 million. But a country budgeted 27 trillion, you're going to get anarchy. There's no money in the land. Only the few ones, the only reason you see is the few ones that are strong are taking it, while the rest are dying. There's no place for the poor man in a society like that. And that is why it's not misspelling it. There must be a bloodshed. If this does not change today, if the amount of money that we're making does not increase significantly so that the poor begin to get something, there will be anarchy. In fact, another solution they were saying, I'll just play it there, is expanding social protection to protect the poor and most vulnerable. If you don't protect the poor, you know the poor will keep giving birth to children. In fact, if a poor man they born pass, because all in is not get money, they face his wife. And then and poor man, they eat more sugar, he don't get too much sugar. So it is they stronger than every other. He go give woman belly faster than the rich man. Rich man get time to stay. In fact, rich man they go do night vision on top of woman. Where you foresee rich man fit they do night vision? For where? There's no rich man that can do night vision. Ask all of them. Because sugar don't take part of the body, you hardly see a rich man that does gym. Poor man, how they do? He go give him a belly. They born. So you are now saying that those children cannot be cared for. In the north, when I get one name for them, I say that margarine also married. Those people will come and they will hurt us. The money we are earning is not enough, Nigerians. It's not enough. Before Tinubu will come buy yash, come pay 2 billion to 2 billion. Not be me talking. This thing I'm saying, thank God there are things that they said. It's not me. Now, yesterday night, Tinubu fly new jet. 2 days ago, go France. Not be me talking. Now, say, they say senators, they earn 2 billion. Not be me talking. Wanna go accuse the people. Maybe a country like that, with this small money, when will they earn? We know they earn enough. Only 2 people, they get this big money. And what do you think for the rest? Not be die. Now, the painful thing, Mary, is how much agriculture can generate for us. You see how much Tinubu do now? Tinubu play politics. Ask Tinubu how much he give to Niger State government when he say make they take farms. How much? If Joe Biden want to help us, why did Joe Biden not say, let us go and help the people in Niger State? Let's go and cultivate the land in Niger State. There are so many intelligent Nigerians in the United States who will go home and make that place, in fact, they go turn Niger State into heaven. With farming. They are not sincere with us. No one of them is sincere with us.
Somebody was saying he wouldn't have offered this because he didn't do it in the right way. That would have been better if he had kept the money. You understand? Because seeing the process he's using or the system he's using will not favor the Nigerians. So that's it. A lot of people are frowning at it, and that's just the truth. Because you want to give this money through Nigerian government, forget about it.
Maybe Nigerian people should also stop. You see what I'm saying? You guys should also stop expecting manna to fall from heaven. Manna is not going to follow. If manna fall from heaven, it go be poison. Maybe the last time I ate poison, I know it. This morning now, not be this I tell they drink water. If now before, as I wake up this morning for see Pepsi malt, you get one thing I used to drink. I call it diesel. I go mix malt with beer. Maybe if you drink them, you it's like if those days oh my mama go give me pepper soup with red oil, come boil yam. Pepper soup, if you see the kind meat where the day inside. When I eat this thing finish, maybe I'll come take the diesel. That is malt meat with beer. I'll come take and step and down. Now that they sleep off. When the sugar wahala come, not be person tell me today. No, because when you come to sleep with woman, when your teeth come you go say no, I go stop. Not be person they tell you. So Nigerians will come, it will come to a point where this poison we are taking, the effect will be so much that nobody will tell us to stop. And the time is now. We're praying that that we will come to the realization that we cannot end. In fact, that oil money cannot save us. This singular oil money is not going to save us as a people. And this being said today, you see, they say Saudi Arabia, all those people, they earn a lot from oil, but they added value to it, Mary. Go and look at, they know the amount of oil that leave their soil. They refine them. They do a lot to their own oil. They don't sell it in crude and expect peanuts. Like what the Nigerian, we are getting peanuts from our oil. Peanuts. If they tell you that your country budget is 27 trillion and your government is borrowing, you should ask questions.
The question is, imagine that we didn't even have oil in Nigeria. How would we have been surviving?
Oh, maybe would our life for better, because a lot of people will be farming today. A lot of people will be. You will see young Nigerians who came abroad. They will go back home. Let me tell you, those of us here, do you know how much we even buy for the governors? Because we know say the governors they shake money. Do you know I have experience here that I overdoing this media. I work with different communities, and when you talk to some people, now only waiting governor go bring go. Our own here now who go become the governor of our state. So because the governor will give you appointment, will give you big money. So none of them is actually thinking of what they have in their own land. How many people from the UK today go back home and say, I want to have a farm? The few ones that say, I want to go and set up a hospital. You know how many medical doctors we have? But trust me, they are not interested in all those things now. But do you know how much a guy will make from establishing a clinic in Nigeria today?
They'll make
Billions.
money. Taliban don't make money.
Billions. Because
They'll,
people will always be sick. But they all look into oil. Of course, the low life ones. Otherwise, the intelligent ones are thinking of farm. You understand? They think of establishing. Maybe if I have money and I open a large chemist in Nigeria and I employ somebody, do you know how much you make?
I said anything medicine, health.
Thank you. So how come that all the nurses we have in the UK, they still have boyfriends who are governors? Because they believe the governor will give them more money. The money they can make more than themselves. They go take you whip grant because of this same money. And you know that shit, Nigerians. Anyway, you see, I don't talk. I don't cry. Me, I don't verse. I'm not fit talk again. I said this show, it got to a point, me, I go stop because I have nothing more to give to Nigerians. If as of today, all I have been crying, all I'm saying doesn't make sense, I cannot. I don't have much to say. Because when I even say that Nigeria don't have enough money, they think I'm on my own. They don't believe Nigeria does not have enough money. Oh yes, the government, they get money, no check, give us. I understand that. So, but I grew up in a system where the government of the United Kingdom, like I said, Mary, ordinary NTA, BBC is here. BBC is not funded by the government. Oh, BBC is funded by taxpayers paying their fee. If you get television, the day you go buy TV, if another thing they follow you reach house, your license fee, you will pay, oh Mary, you will pay. As long as you get television, you will pay your license fee. Come on, man. That is how BBC is funded. It's Nigerian government that is funding NTA. From thy kingdom come till tomorrow. Where is the money coming from? Who asked, where? How can a country survive like that? Then of course, the one that will come give NTA, the boss will come swindle his own. NTA will come die. Don't die, finish now. Something that would have been the best thing that happened to Nigeria is now the poison of the Nigerian state. We cannot kill we can keep talking. We think this is joke, but this is too big. And I said it, Mary, the amount of money the UK government generates from inheritance tax, what if you die? Government will take 40% of your money. Now tax. The money is not your own, it belongs to the state. You die today, 40% goes to the government. That is how it works in the United Kingdom. Nigeria, una hear of that one before? So if a government is not earning money, if all you say is that that's more oil money, now all of Nasida, now there Tinubu, they buy new yacht, they do all this rubbish. How do you think you're going to survive? Then you pay somebody, Tompolo go get 4 billion first for doing nothing. Yeah. You understand? The governors are earning how much as security vote. Hey, we have a problem. A huge problem. Mentality is there. They say mental slavery. This one past mental slavery. Nobody can deliver us from this. In fact, what I'm saying now is even annoying some people. They say what the trash is the man talking about. It's alien to Nigerians. They believe we have so much money parked somewhere. Government must bring it out so we share it. That's on Nigerian part. The foolish government is sharing the money. Wait, if I tell you how much they don't share this month don't they finish you? All my governors, all the governors, they wait for alert. All they are waiting for is alert to come from Abuja. See my face. Kai. All that our people is waiting for today, Mary, alert. Who do I sing that one? He said, my banker, he said, alert. My check not the bounce. Maybe square.
Yes.
So Mary, the check. Now, a country that if I tell you say wicked, you tell me say wicked construct road, we thank them. Wicked, thank you very much. Your state, before you come this place, your record then one. Your state is the second to the richest. After Lagos State, Rivers is the second richest state in Nigeria. From what? The allocation when they come from oil.
Yeah, Turkey is not satisfied. Although it's like he has reduced the way he's fighting for Yeah,
No, it
so
goes, no, not be Wike's fault. It's not Wike's fault. Wike grew into a system that told him that there is money to be spent. The money comes to local government. You are the governor. This is your right. You can continue to do and undo. You are God. Only God now knows they get that power. Then our governor get them. They go take from the local government, collect more money when they fail take. No say some Igbo come. They no want pay the real money. So that they see they do cut for back, it go reach governor. If the kind envelope, the kind, governor not the carry envelope. Governor they carry trailers of motor. If they tell you some money when this governors have, that trailer of cash, that's what they have. In fact, you know why I'm confused? Dangote will not spend money like them. You know why? Dangote work for his money. Have you seen Dangote? Dangote will tell you if I go abroad, I will take a place to stay. I don't buy houses abroad. I come back home. Dangote is prudent. Have you seen the guy? He works for his money. It's not like Tinubu who fly jet now. Tinubu have never worked for money. His career, his politics, it's still from the state and it's earning more from the state. Amen, sir. I know you
yeah,
earn it.
yeah, they're stressing Dangote. He's looking stressed.
I'm not go stress out. Dangote, I don't know what Dangote started something you know he cannot finish. He should have known that. Because this is the area where every government, if somebody tells you, say, I'll be president, I want to be minister of petroleum, you they go follow them, they compete. Not you they follow God, they fight. Oh no, 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 you know that song, Mary? Now Robo song. He said, who they follow God, they wrestle. Oh no, 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 you don't say anybody they follow God, they do wrestling. Dango, they won't follow God, do wrestling. These people are God of oil.
Refinery, I think during Buhari's time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I felt like if it was Buhari, they will not be fighting him this way. It's a different ball game here. You get
no.
And
the thing is, Dangote self not good, but which excuse has Tinubu got now? In one time he said Dangote na Hausa man, so make we kill him. Dangote when all the investment in Lagos. How many investment does Dangote have in the north? If you people in the south will say Dangote is this, that, what does he have in the north? All this man investment na Saturday. How can you be fighting somebody like that? What has he done wrong? Yes, maybe he was able to penetrate government. Like almost all of them do that. There's a time when Tony Blair had a serious scandal because the man that is in charge of cigarettes was ready, they said they have dinner with her. The man donated £1 million to the campaign. Somebody when they do cigarette, that's to tell you they influence things. It's everywhere in the world. You understand? So that they will make law when go favor in cigar, make kill more people.
less work. They're trying to see how they can make oil, like maybe 1,000 naira per liter in fuel station, and that is what they're aiming at, and it's going to happen now because oil is
maybe with this level before. Maybe the truth is it is a fair amount to pay. The naira is dead. It's 2,000 naira to a pound. It's more than now. Today, 2,050 naira to £1. Maybe on the international stage, with the amount of this oil is coming in, it is a fair amount to pay at the pump. The government cannot afford it. That's the problem. They cannot afford it, and they don't know how to say it. The government cannot afford it. They are poor people. It's just that on the surface, we see them flying because they themselves don't even think. The government cannot afford the price of the pump. If the price of pump goes below that amount, who is going to pay the rest, Mary? This oil money, when they share finish as it come. If they were reasonable people, they can subsidize like they were subsidizing it. But they eat the one that is coming is not enough for them to buy yash. It's not enough for them to have new bidding for vice president who is already comfortable. Maybe how can you be building new president? I know when people are hungry, make I take the botoka. I know when people, I don't understand these things. People are hungry, you are building new houses that you don't need. You're not building houses for people so you can rent and make money. Mary, do you know that how easy for Nigerian government to make money? Just keep building houses and renting it to your people. If private people will build houses and make money, can Nigerian government make money? Where do we have ministries? To sit down there and collect more money, all the ministry does, then they wait for a lot. Plakam. only coming from oil, which is not how we will add value to the oil. Say, okay, before we go sell the oil, make we go do and do this before we sell it, so it will have more value. Every year we begin to add value. Go and see what they're doing in Saudi. They add value yearly basis to their own money, so they earn more. Our earning they go down. Our population they grow. Poor they grow. See, the poor man is getting poorer, so you sit down for home, they have my wife, they get more children. So the population is growing, the money we are earning is getting lower. Where are we heading to? We are heading to a fall. They laugh. You go there, you go carry belly cord, don't worry.
That's the sad truth now.
That's the sad truth. It's the sad truth, Mary. If man don't get money, you not go stay with your wife.
That's true.
Now the only thing when he get my wife. So if he and the wife they ask, what do you gonna do? Gonna look in face, you not get job, you not get money. They give us small food, and you know when you are poor, food is sweet. When I'm broke, Mary, anytime they give me food, that's when I eat more. I don't know why. If I have a lot of money, I can't eat, and the thing they vex me. I say when the old belly when it opens, since it don't block, I go the vex. So you can imagine a poor man having a open school.
That's the spirit of money now.
Demonic. It's demonic. But we need it, right? If we don't get it, we'll say, may God, we'll call God, God, why you not give me money? But when you get the money, if you can't do it, it's on the wahala. That's what think God they do for us every day. Sometimes I go on my knees and say, God, why am I broke? Why is this? How could it happen? God would ask me, if I give you this money, you will feel handle it. You cannot. So maybe we are in a very beautiful country, a God's own country, a country God loves so much. With all the when they say Nigeria have all the potentials, sometimes they will talk like say, no, the truth is the potentials are there. I can just imagine what Niger State can make for us. Only Niger State can make for the whole country. In those days, Mary, see where they eat today for London. Now I tell wake up. You know what it be this?
Is that granite?
Granite, oh. I love it. You understand? It came from Nigeria. This can be, if it is well refined, if we improve on this, it can be in every shop in the world. Generating huge money, granite. Because if you see cashew nut, every dinner, every home, they eat cashew nut. Not our own. Mary, do you know how much we can make from granite? Only if Mary, come to UK today, you will not see one reasonable Nigerian product in the shops in the UK. No one. Today now they assemble tuna, sardine.
I think another challenge is exporting these goods, trying to export them back down to UK.
Mary, no, not be challenge at all, Mary. Oyibo eat anything. You see, Oyibo hate Chinese. If they get wahala, now China not even get wahala with, because China they raise shoulder with them. But as long as China get what they need, they don't get shows but to buy them. If we produce things they need, they will buy from us. So nobody. You see, food there and all these things we need. You don't get color of skin. Do you have something I need? I will buy it, Mary. In those days, they say you must say that they're inferior. When they see black woman, the woman will be broke. You know, with this eye, it go Russian. Even during the slave trade, that they rape our women. You understand? You see, because when something is sweet, it's sweet. We're human beings. When they call you bone and they took them as if they are not human beings. They are human beings. Their blood they flow through their skin. They have needs. All you need to do is give them what they want and they'll buy from you. They have continued to buy. If they feel buy oil, why they not go buy the food they eat? The banana we eat here, they are made in Ghana. Somebody now they can't come. The banana. If they tell you how many banana they're gonna leave Ghana this morning. Ghana now they assemble tuna. You know, this thin fish. They put it together there because it's cheaper there. Maybe do you know why they go? Some of them they go to all those Asian countries to go and do certain things because it's cheaper. Labor is cheaper. London is cost of labor in UK is very expensive. So they take the job outside, they go and do it and bring it back. It's cheaper to farm in Ghana than to farm in London. It's cheaper to farm, 100% farm, it's cheaper to farm in Nigeria and bring the product here than to farm here. Because we have so many people doing nothing. Maybe the same word when they say that here, why do you think they are bringing people here to come and work? Why would you think somebody like me will have a job in London? Because the job is here. They don't have people to do it. Some of the phone calls I make, I talk to people in South Africa because there's nobody to do the job here. Here you in Nigeria, there are people wasting. They don't have anything to do. Our government could not take advantage of the number of human resources we have on ground. The human people were supposed to make money for us, that they come to kidnap us. We have a problem. The problem not be oil. The problem is not me and you, Mary. The problem is leadership, understanding. And we also need to agree. Say, oh yeah, no problem to us. We will go on a break. When we come back, maybe we will read the paper so that we'll go. Like I said, I don't get much to talk to Nigerians again. If all I've been saying does not make sense, there's hardly anything more I have to say. Because it doesn't make sense that we continue to produce oil and we've not added any value to the oil. We go to say our life go better. The money coming, 27 trillion for a country of how many billion people? By the time someone pay 2 billion to themselves finish, what will remain? That's why even the industry that are surviving, like the music industry, the only reason you hear music to survive now because they're not there. Maybe like I come here that day, I say football. You know how many young people, even guests, play football now? You know how much we make from football? The premiership. I say how much premiership they make for UK. Schools, how much schools they make. These are facts. BBC, they make huge amount of money. Mary, how much does NTA make?
Government is giving them money.
May God help us. Let's go on a break. When we come back, Nigerians go take what we talk or they not take. Whether you like or you not like, after you hear this little talk, no, play the music to you. These people not let me play Fela music. Because what I'm saying, Fela has said it a million times before the man passed on. He said it. Let's go on a break. Don't go away. Stay with us.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or 080-7082-7331.
Okay, you're welcome, people. Welcome back. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Daddy Chris here from the SRTV studio in London. Maybe it's right there, SRTV Abuja. We're here talking about how Nigerian can move forward. I know Mary believes, I want to ask Mary, and I'm going to leave the discussion because we're going to read the papers today because a lot is happening in the daily Mary. But Mary, before we jump away now quickly, what do you think is the true problem of the Nigerian state? Don't say I don't talk tire. You don't. Maybe I don't indoctrinate you, but really, sincerely, what do you think is the problem of the Nigerian state? And how can we solve it?
I think the problem of the Nigerian state is, first of all, selfishness, and secondly, corruption. So when I say selfishness, what I mean is people that are supposed to do the needful for the Nigerian state, you understand, are not doing it. Why? Because they want to satisfy their own cravings. They want to satisfy their own selfish needs. And by so doing, it affects the people. And even when the people come out and cry that this is what they need, you still come out with no solutions to it. And the reason why they're not bringing solutions to it is because of selfishness. And when you, as long as you actually don't care about these people, you are selfish. As long as you actually don't love the people you are ruling, you're selfish. Because why? You're trying to satisfy your own selfish interest. Now, I'm talking about corruption. Corruption in the sense that we know the truth. We cover a lot of truth. You understand? If not that we cover a lot of truth, there will not be corruption. sometimes people do a lot of negative things against the Nigerian state, and you don't see them here. You don't see them taking actions, right? You just do away with it. There are a lot of negative things that is ongoing that they are not even making any effort to tackle. And as long as this will continue to happen, as long as this will continue to exist, there is no way Nigeria will be better, except they work towards stopping these negative things. These two things I just mentioned, I feel they are one of the major problems that Nigeria is having today.
Yeah, I agree with you, doctor. I agree with you. And anyway, you had Mary, and we're going to go and take a look at some of the papers. I know Mary will want to run us through them. But I really still want to beg Nigerians, and I'm going to close the show with it, that Nigerians, we are not earning enough money. I repeat, we are not earning enough money. And the small one we are earning, the small government and their core, that they chop up. Understand? But that doesn't take away from the fact that we are not earning enough money. The value of our oil, they go down. Our population, they go up. Our demand, our taste is growing. In those days, maybe not everybody want to buy the big car. Today now, if a Nigerian boy get one car, he never do a move. You need to buy 4. You understand? So we are growing in taste, and the money is not coming the same way. There are bound to be reality check, and we need to do that. And perhaps what I said is the idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's what they say. Yeah? So if we can engage us meaningfully, somebody when he go work, come back, get another thing to do, get meaningful project to do. He could believe in himself. He could believe saying they add something. Maybe it's more than money. I run Srtv, not because of the money now, but I believe I'm adding value to society. That is it. It takes money from me. Sometimes I'm still there. There is something. You get to believe, you get to say, oh, I am doing something. Maybe that can keep people to work hard and contribute to this society, this great nation. Let us take a look at the papers, Mary.
Okay, the Punch. The big story on the Punch. NNPC reports 9.3 trillion naira petrol imports as queues linger. And the writer says petrol subsidy drops 3.3 trillion naira. NNPC incurs 1.8 trillion energy security costs. Port Harcourt, Warri Depot receives PMS. Task force arrests black marketers. On page 2 and 28 of the Punch newspaper. And here we have a story that says Akume Edun leader local government autonomy implementation panel on page 14. Forest shortage, domestic airlines ground 42 aircraft, and that's page 25. Producers decline sale of 460,000 PBD crude up to Dangote and others on page 25. 5 banks budget 222 billion naira for cyber security on page 28. One dies as Open Panthers headers clash on page 26. 2027, APC kicks as PDP backs call for Jonathan's return on page 14. These are all the stories you have this morning on the Punch.
I don't understand though. Wait till 2027. Good luck never come up for this place.
I don't understand. What is it coming to do?
I don't understand. Because Goodluck handed over, it does not make Goodluck a great president. I don't understand. These people. These are the mistakes we're making.
They are trying to bring another person that will stand as an obstacle to him. You get, so that the people will not be confused on who to even vote. But we are not even sure that Tinubu will step down for anybody.
Tinubu said one step down.
That is it. 2027 is going to be hot too. I think the election will be hot.
Tinubu when the fee from outside buy the whole people, buy everything. And Tinubu go allow na vote. Tinubu na good luck. Tinubu na be good. If na people like them, Bori na be president when Buhari contest with all the certificates under. Buhari for day prison when they do election. When he don't win finish, you go release him. What did they talk? You understand? Buhari won. You know, which is good. It's good. That's the only record Goodluck have for himself today. But that does that make Goodluck a great president? That's the question I ask. The question I ask Goodluck, Again, not the same. It's not as if this issue I'm giving now came from the time of Gowon when he started to pay Udoji. We don't have we have so much money, we don't know what to do with it. We start sharing it. Now that one, now that blood, 9 kilos to today. So we now believe that the money when Gowon gets that time of Udoji, the money is still there. It's no more there. It's not enough. You can't keep sharing it. That's what Goodluck did. Other than that, what did Goodluck do that is making money for Nigeria today? Did he grow the education sector so that the education sector is now making money? Did we have the football, the sports? Do we have, what are you people talking? Did he even, okay, make you not go into those ones. They don't want to be like, hey, at least Goodluck go rent, you know, saying buy some houses, they rent them out. Did he build houses for the Nigerian state that is now renting out, that is bringing Nigerian money? What are you talking, guys? What are people talking? Maybe the federal government may say, oh, know what? We don't have to be part of any business, but we're interested in how our society will look like. I will start to build houses and sell it to Nigerians. If you want to buy a house, you not make law. You don't have right to build your own house. It's the one I built that you will buy because I want the country to look alike. Come to London. Have you seen UK? The houses are similar, Mary. You don't build chaotic streets. That's why Europe is beautiful. You don't just come and say, I want to buy, I read this kind of building here. They will, for where won't give you planning permission. So they say, where government work, the government have power. If they come up with that kind of strategy and they now begin to build houses and begin to sell to us, we will buy, we'll be happy. We don't even need to go into the stress of doing that. There will be fairness. In fact, the system will flow. Now this one will go build in one room here, another one will go build mansion here. Because the house is, the place is looking disorganized, haggard, rubbish. Man, Goodluck have done nothing to call Goodluck back. It's annoying. I bet Goodluck, I think you go respect yourself. Proper. Respect yourself. When we talk of new time, new era, not be Goodluck era. Goodluck is of the old too. Now, the people when they share money, Goodluck na number one. PDP share the money. We don't want you guys back. Please, 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 please. You are one of them. So anyway, that is by the way. Mary, from what they are saying now, we see the pay subsidy.
This is sad.
Will they pay subsidy? Tinubu call, wait, I don't know whether Tinubu knew what he started. We'll come to that another day. Baba, you're too confused right now. I know say African leaders don't understand the meaning of resign. So we'll not be calling for your resignation. But what I'm saying to you, Mr.
No, will not even be possible. There's no way he will resign now.
We don't even want to make it resign. No, Shebi want to be president 9 turn. Do your turn now. Make we see. We not go die. 4 years go soon reach. Now, how many years in 4 years? The time small election they come just now. That's the only thing I like about this thing. It go, maybe it go even kill us. Kill many people go win again. The 8 years go finish. At least it go come out. Baba, at the end of the day, as you do your bed, see that your brother went did that home. So now home now. If Buhari they feel the peace well, now God know. If for the system, you know, say our treatment we treat and our money we treat her. Now even I see they treat her now. Man, he must be sitting down somewhere thinking I would have done this for my people. You have a chance to save the country, to work for God once. And you have been ordained by God to carry out this beautiful job. You're not supposed to look my face. Look at the face of God that appointed you. And follow the instruction of God. And this is what I said to all of them. Most of them will say this to me, Mary. And I came on the show one day. I didn't remove this thing from this place. You see, in the beginning, oh God, I love this. I love what God did, though. See, this is what I did. And God, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work and take care of it. You see, he didn't say, come and... He put us there to work and take care of this earth. The Bible said, you are instructed by God to till your land, to till it. You maintain the place. You go grow the food, you go eat. God has given it everything to us. In fact, the heaven we are talking about is here. How can you be waiting for another heaven when God gave you everything? Every day God is improving. Have you seen the new cars that is coming up now, Mary? If you see the new cars, you will be wondering where is this war going. Maybe by the time in another 10 years' time, I can't imagine the kind of cars that will be on the streets of England. That is what we are up against. That is heaven coming to us. It's just that they know they reach some people. It never reach Africa. Heaven never reach there. We pray so that those of us who are here have seen will bring heaven home and heaven will miss. Thank God the internet is missing the word. The Jesus reign is here. And what did that mean that they talk with that too? They say heaven not done and the devil be this. We will take our own. Anyway, Mary, I don't know whether I will talk past this one. Say we this man, when they say make they in charge of when they lead the local government autonomy, so what it be name? We need to look for a photo, make we hold on accountable. Not that we hope that the local government is going to do something, but at least it is we know say body that they always they share. The one we're supposed to reach them, make it reach them. That's all we're saying. No, it's not as if the local government chairman are going to use the money well. Oh. The question is, other than to pay salaries, which plan does the local government chairman have? We're going to call one of them, make a know them.
When they start, we'll know what they can do. When they implemented it, that the local government should have their full autonomy, everybody supported it now. We are all in support of it because it's a good one, right? Even though the governors are against it. So let's give them time and see if they are going to do anything different, if they are going to do something different. So let's not conclude yet.
Yes, I agree, Mary. Mary said we should not conclude, though. He said we should not conclude, so we'll give her time. All right? All right, Mary, let's take a look at the other papers so that we'll do some justice today.
Okay, the Vanguard.
Okay.
The big story on the Vanguard. Please invitation to Ajeru. We won't be silenced. And it's coming from NLC. And the rider says direct workers to shut down economy if Ajeru is arrested. As Global Workers Group, CSOs, others raise alarm over worsening rights abuse in Nigeria. Why Ajeru turned down police invitation? And it's coming from Falana. Demand full details. Nature of allegations. And another story says Ajeru can only honor invitation August 29. And that's on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Here we have a story that says diaspora remittances rise 130% to $553 million in July. And this coming from CBN. And that's on page 19. Police again failed to arraign protesters, says activists Adeyanju on page 6. We also have a story here that says cost of governance will cut 10 billion naira from COP29 expenses, and this coming from presidency on page 9. 3 years on the throne, the hardest lesson I learned, and this coming from Olu of Warri on page 23. Here we have a story that says PFN to Tinubu, Nigerians are hungry, hastening renewed hope agenda. And that story is on page 10. Here we have a story that says right of way tussle threatens Nigeria's telecom sector on page 14. Okay, from the sport decks, I think 2025 AFCON qualifier, NFF still searching for coach as Bafana named squad on page 46. These are all the stories we have this morning on the Vanguard.
So we don't have a coach till now.
You should know now, if we had a coach, if we've gotten a replacement for Finidi, you would have been seeing it everywhere online. For those that will criticize the person, for those that will tell you the history of the person. For me not to have heard anything about any coach, I know that they are still on the search for it. I hope, since they are taking a whole lot of time for this, I hope it will worth it at the end of the day.
Now wait, the one say they want to arrest. The police invite your boyfriend, and Labour they say they not go silence them.
It's funny to know that Ajeru is very stubborn, because me I was even wondering. They gave him that invitation on 19. I asked him to report on 20th, right? And now he refused. So it means Ajeru is ready to fight. Let's see how this comes to play then. Because you hear what they said, that they will stop workers if Ajeru is arrested. Wow.
No, but I don't understand this. No, wait. Let's be clear here. If they say there's an allegation against Ajeru,
they said they should stay there.
And they are inviting him, he should honor the invitation. You understand? You
They
have
said they
nothing
want
to hide. You show up. Huh?
they said they want a clear statement, right, of the invitation. You know, they said cybercrime and terrorism, financing, this one. They should make it clear why.
Yes.
You understand? They're
Uh-huh.
actually
So
allegations.
the labor should come out and make that kind of statement today. That the only reason Ajero is not going to come out yet is because the accusations are not to be found. They are not clear enough. They should make it clear. Anyway, when Ajero answered the phone call, probably they will tell him what it was. We are in the same country. They will not kill him. Yeah, in fact, anybody that is afraid to go to prison is not fit to lead a nation. Let me say this. If you look all our leaders, the people that helped us to got independent, I was looking at the one that helped this man of Kenya. He was in prison for 7 years. Kwame Nkrumah was in prison for 2 years. They were all in prison. Our only one was in prison for some time. So the system, you are trying to break a system. So the system will not take a break like that. I don't understand. You understand? Ajero should be brave man. You know, you want, I be like say, oh yeah, money don't too plenty for this Ajero money to body too. He should be prepared to go to prison.
But the man is obviously stubborn. They said they'll be forced to arrest him, right? That's why I say let's watch and see how
In fact, that is something he should be waiting for. Come and arrest me. I'm waiting. You understand? If you know what you're saying, keep it. Jesus Christ did not say, the devil tell Jesus, say, I will give you all these things. Make this. Jesus said, get behind me, Satan. You understand? So Ajero can do better by standing by his words and saying this. Well, I don't even want to, I don't even like you anymore. So I don't think you are my kind of person. One, labor, I need to change. In fact, I'm going to do a show on labor, but I want to have them. I want to have a labor guy on the show, and I want to talk to them about this. I want to understand the labor ideology. If you are just a mere pressure group and you are not looking at the good of the nation, I want to hear from you. They should know me by now that I am not the type that look for toffee. I don't believe in toffee ideology. I believe in long-term plan. What I am asking labor is, what are you really asking? Pay me more? Money, where is it coming from? You want the government to pay you more. You are not being honest. Where is the money coming from? You should be telling your government that we will shut down this country if there is no productivity. If the next budget does not go into this, if the next budget does not go, that is it. Because when there is productivity, salary is bound to rise.
that's true.
You cannot rise salary if there's no productivity. It's not going to happen. They don't have it. But the one where Tinubu don't share remain, then one share give you. Tinubu ain't going to do it. So we need to be sincere. We need to be, in fact, we are human beings. We have sense. President government, when they get only about 20 trillion from oil, where you want to see the other money output? I beg you, we'll talk about the diaspora remittance. Read that line for me again. That's the one concern me. You know, you see, you need to read that story proper, because we need to end with it. If the diasporas can remit that amount of money yearly, then why don't the government start to think, these children, when I get abroad, they get money. How do I get them involved in nation building? And those of us here in the diaspora, throwing money to Nigeria, you'll be like, who they throw oil money? It's not going to ever be valued. It's not going to yield any result. The only time our money we send them can yield result is when we put it into something that add value, that begins to let us be productive. I beg, if you go home, not go give money to mama, go plant, go cultivate farm, make mama, they take the fruit from the farm. That's the only way I can put it. Invest in Nigeria. Do not share money. Don't throw money. Money is not going to go. They're going to spend it. The next day it's gone. And it's not their fault. It's not your fault. Invest that money. There's so much opportunity in Nigeria.
So that the stress reduce.
So much. If I go today, I throw money, give all of them. They don't eat them. Next month, they wait for another one. But if I say, okay, this is my hotel, Moguna Rona, You understand? This is not my farm. Every 6 months, na cassava go finish, we go reap am. Run it. These people will become productive. They become useful to you, and you will be useful to them. You see, it's a one-way thing. Tell me, say that's what I say money. And the same thing when the Nigerian government they do. So we should stop this act. If every Nigerians in diaspora can do a single investment, single one at home, where will it be? Because this is the advantage you have. The money you are earning, it's not a lot, too, but it's enough. In Nigerian context, it's big money. Maybe somebody earning 1,500 pounds here is a poor man. Very poor. Let's be sure. Let's be clear. But 1,500 pounds is how much? It's almost 4 million, almost 3 million naira now. So 3 million naira can do a lot. You understand? So you can imagine that you can begin to start, if you put it together, maybe after some months, you can now invest something big. If you begin to share 100 pounds to them every day, the next month you will come. Next month, my guy, not be so. Try and put it together. This abroad when you did so. See how things have been done. Your own, you have a better home. See now that the place they eat granite this morning. My guy, do something. Do something, because the government that is failing is still part of us. We are now contributing to it. I don't believe in sharing money. When you just send money, go Nigeria like that, you share money, you are a failure too. Because tomorrow you're going to cry that the country is not good. But if we all begin to inject into the economy by way of productivity, not by throwing money at the economy, because they just share it. Because these people grow up in a system where they share money. If you go there, they're only going to share it. You can add a change by investing and telling them, go and make money for us. You know what I say to any family that come to me, I say, yeah, tell me what you study, so that I will invest in you, so that you will make money for us. And when they always come to me and say, my brother not going to give me money, I say, what did you tell him? You asked him to give you money. There's nobody that doesn't want to make more money. I was at NTA when I granted an interview. They said that the biggest part for small business to start is people don't have money to start. I said that is the easiest part of a business. The easiest part of a business is raising money. The most important thing is, what do you want to do? Maybe there is no rich man that don't want to make money. If you go to him and say, okay, so I want pack sand from here to here. If I do from here to here, it will cost me 2,000 naira. But I'm going to make 1,500 naira on everyone. The man go put it here down. So if I give you 10 million now, you go get me to something. Say yes. The man will give you money. But if you give him money, say you want marry, say send you money to the place. You don't get what you want to take your money do. You know if you marry new wives. Do you understand, Mary? It's the simplest part of it. Any rich man want to make more money. The bank want to make more money. The bank will only give you money when they see the viability of your business. If you think outside, you will get money. You will get money. And we at home here should be thinking of how to invest in the asset you have, which are the people. The people in Nigeria are our assets. The land is our resources. If you tap on your asset to tap on your resources, you're going to grow. God has given it to us, and we need to tap on it. And that is why when I hear diaspora remittance, as much as it's good news, it's not good news for me. I don't want to hear how much we remit. I want to hear how much the diaspora has invested in terms of productivity. I only talk my own, no, and I must not agree. Robo say, better for Kyokure. Maybe let's read the next paper so we can close this show.
Okay. I think we should see what the Daily Trust has.
All right. Daily Trust showed this distrust for concern as for the 3 died in food poisoning. I don't understand in 2 weeks. Where's that coming from?
Okay, say concerns as 43 die of food poisoning in 2 weeks. Farmers, agri workers blame hoarding, importance of substandard items. Federal government warns against indiscriminate use of preservatives. Avoid expired products. It's coming from NMA on page 4. There's another story here that says more Yoruba farmers take delivery of Governor Mali Buni's agri empowerment implements imputes across more local government
you see this stupid word they call empowerment, maybe. Empowerment. That's what the government use. Empowerment. I don't understand the word empowerment. You know, see, by the time a government goes into something and say, I want to empower you, there's no sincerity in it. Government does not empower. Government work with you to grow. You see, because it's the government interest for you to grow so that he can collect tax or make his own share of it. Any government that talks about empowerment, for me, it's a stupid government. That's why when we wear white cock shoe, that your Kano State governor, fine man. If we wear white cock shoe, he go share with battle. He said that empowerment. Can you imagine? The idiot, they share 10,000 naira. He said empowerment. Maybe where are we? May God help us. Because I don't know what to say anymore, like I said. Me, I don't confuse. Maybe from tomorrow, you go do the show. Because me, I not go to school. I've said every little thing I know in my life that I can give to Nigeria. And when I don't exhaust them, I go move to the next of the black nation. You know why I say this, Mary? When Marcus Garvey got to the United States of America, I'm talking big now. Those are people that understand history. He got there. In fact, it was Marcus Garvey's initiative that got Africa independence. Until then, we were blind, we were dead mentally. Marcus Garvey began to tell black people, okay, you guys are in the United States here. Even with your own money, you won't go buy something from Oyibo shop. Oyibo no will even take it from you. You go tell me you drop them. He won't collect your money. Marcus Garvey said, no, we must stop. We must try to do things ourselves. We must try to do things our own. The guy gathered the same people, money from the same people, and used it to grow an economy for the black people. We don't want black people begin to think, oh, so we are somebody. He went into the political side of it. That's why they send him out. You know, he was trying to fight for the independence of the African state. He said Africa belongs to him. It belongs to the land of his forefathers. And that's what they didn't like. But that's what inspired people like the Nkrumah that made them come home. If you listen to Fela, when Fela came from England and went to Nigeria to play music, he was playing music about food, women. You understand? Until he went to the United States and got inspired by the same Marcus Garvey and philosophy. He came back and he fought for independence. Fought for all, Fela fighting everybody at the end of the day was an inspiration from what he learned from that man. Now, the only thing I took from Marcus Garvey's movement, I'm not interested in the political side of it, but I'm interested in the economic side of his life. The man was able to put money together and grow a wealth for the people. That alone got me thinking that, so meaning if we come together, Mary, we don't even need to borrow money from the white people. We can then put our money together and grow our own economy. If Nigeria, Mary, you don't need money. We don't need to borrow money. I came up with one day. I said, if Nigerians could, if the government will open, say, oh, we want to go into farm, people should buy shares in the farm. We here, we will buy shares. You understand? In the farm, in the a secured one, not run by government too, but by a body. You set it up and you allow it to run independently. You understand? Or you they invest in government housing. Government build houses now. Say, oh, come and buy your mortgage. The way we buy mortgage, yeah, we will buy mortgage in Nigeria. We will do mortgage in Nigeria. Government can do it better than the private people. If you private people do mortgage today, Mary, you know what it is? They tell you to come and buy it, you pay 3 times, you pay 5 times. But government can give you 10 years to pay, 2 years to pay. You understand? 7 years to pay. So you can be paying every month. And the house is your own. It will be fairer than what the private people are doing. Can the government think? The money when they share, they buy, went to the website, buy new private jet, go so. How many houses it go build? That's how your own people who are brought to come and bring money home. We have a lot to offer. Nigeria cannot fail. We need to get rid of all these people that don't know what they're doing. And I'm talking from the Srtv desk in London. Mary, I'll let you close the show. Tell Nigerians what you think, and we'll close today.
Just as you said that you keep on saying the same thing every day and it's tiring. We've been here lamenting on the same thing every day. We know fully well that it will not just take a short while for our plea to be listened to or for our plea to be heard. We know it's going to take some time. But We won't stop saying the truth, and which is for our government to stop being selfish and let's crab out corruption, because as long as there's corruption, there'll continue to be evil in Nigeria. Let's try and see how we can help the masses and not destroy the masses, because people are dying, people are suffering, and I don't know which other way that we need to say this for them to hear. Um, it's been everywhere. The youth have cried. Everyone has complained. They've been keeping deaf ears as regards these complaints from the people. They need to do the needful. They need to do the needful. That's what I have to say.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Mary mentioned it all. She talked about the corruption. She talks about the things we all can do, lack of selfishness. But I want to pick on the selfishness. And the selfishness is talking about here is so important because, and until we understand it, not in the ordinary selfishness, that the only way we can grow is when we come together. I love the Bible and I use it a lot. I give instance of Toa Babel, which Marcus Garvey manifested in his philosophy. He said the problem we face as Black people was our unfortunate situation of disunity. So Black people were so divided that they have 2 naira here, you have 1 naira here, you have 1 naira here. Maybe if we put all the money we have, Nigerians today, Mary, I want to end up this with you. If Nigerians today, we put all the money we have together, all the one I have, the one you have, everybody have, how much do you think Nigeria will have? Sincerely, say we put all together. If by Jesus Christ come, say, oh, give everything you have to the state. You understand? How much will we have? Our economy will be bigger than that of the California they are talking about. You see, Mary, only California has been able to defeat us. But if we put our money together, not only oil money now, the one I get, the one Mary get, the one we put them together, how much will Nigerian state have? Okay, my money not reach me to solve my problem. It is time we think of giving it together. Maybe then we can strike with a mighty blow. That's when we can build refineries. That's when we can get a great farm and we'll be invisible. That's where I'm going to end the show today. Maybe it's time to remove selfishness, to understand that the future is only when we come together. Because divided, we are too fragmented, we can't even fight. There are forces out there that are strong, they will press us down. But if we come together, Mary, imagine how much Nigerian state we have. If that Chris give the money, you give your own. We can't put that together. And I still our money. Oh,
That's true.
imagine how much that money will be. Not the 27 bloody trillion we are budgeting. We budget a lot more, Mary. We'll be budgeting 300 trillion. A population, wait, Mary, do arithmetic for me. If Nigeria are 200 million people, and say everybody get 100,000 naira times 200 trillion, 200 million, multiply that one first. You will do that arithmetic, you go be like this man.
So 100,000.
2 million, say Mary, 2 million multiplied by
No, it's 100,000.
100,000, yes, multiplied by 2 million people. By 2 million, yes. We could do this arithmetic before we end the show. So Nigeria, I'm sure anybody that's watching this show is going to do this arithmetic with us. You understand? This is a very beautiful way to think. You understand? And then we should ask ourselves, why are we borrowing money from outside? You understand? I know Jesus Christ will not come down today to teach us what to do. But if supposing God in infinite wisdom, 2 million, that is 2 times 100,000. Okay, 2. Maybe, I don't feel even time. You're going to have 200 trillion. This is equal to 2 trillion. Oh. Wait, 200, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 200 billion. The money not big, go, Mary. All right? Okay. That is, I'm saying that every Nigerian is having 100,000.
Imagine that number you called.
Eh?
You're even more than that number you called.
I know we're more than this money. But what I'm saying is, in other words, This is money we can easily give to the state because only one Nigerian man, Dangote, how much he get? How much has Dangote got? How much has $10 got? These are bloody rich men. Instead, they don't know what to do with the money anymore. They be like, sooner they buy private jets. When your brothers are dying, the private jet not go fit defeat Oyibo private jet. It doesn't stop you from carrying the dead Nigerian passport, which gives you no good image. At the end of the day, whether you like them or not, you are a Nigerian. And as long as you're a Nigerian, they look at you with one image. You're an African, you're a Nigerian, you're a bloody fool, according to them. But if we come together with the billion Dangote got, with this one and this one, and the small one I get, and we put all together, God, may God bother anybody when they wait for us. We will in fact, Marcus Garvey bought Robose Okuna, he bought cheap. Not one, not two. He said he's going to keep buying it. A poor man that came with a bag from Jamaica bought cheap. You know what is it to buy cheap? Oh my God. Because he was able to put black people together and they asked them to invest together, and together they were making the move. And they made a lot of impact. That is how Africa got independence today. If we're going to be free, that kind of mentality will be needed. We don't need to fight people. In fact, those people that picked from Marcus Garvey, they said, oh, not the political side. We don't want to fight. Don't make trouble, but put your things together. The white people didn't stop you from putting your things together. They're going to tell me, white man don't like us. Yes, does it stop you from putting your things together? Did they stop us from putting our money together and run a business? They did not. Did they stop us? Did they tell us that with this money we cannot buy an airplane? Even the 100,000 I talk about now, we could have the biggest aircraft in the world. So that Nigeria will be flying everywhere. That's a start. Come on, man. This money will be bringing out more money. Or even farm with the money. Maybe we can do better as a people. And this message goes to those of us in diaspora and those of us at home. If we put what we have together, if I tell you what Nigerians in the UK have, if they put their money together, maybe there's hardly every one of us that cannot boast, that cannot bring in 10 million to the Nigerian today. 10 million. That's to say, if that challenge, say, we could look for 10 million, what is 10 million naira today? It's 5,000 pounds. The Nigerian number of Nigerians in London alone, we don't reach 2 million people. Multiply that one, maybe. They put this money together. We're going to be big. But alone, we are a failure. Divided, we fall. Together, we rise. That's where we end the show today. Mary, thank you very much for being on the show with me. It's a very difficult day. And I need to talk to you quickly after the show, please. So that's where we end the show, my people. Again, this is Wake Up Nigeria. And we'll continue to do this. Like, I'm getting tired. To be honest, I don't want to be here. If I have my way, once these people are settled, you won't see me here. So I will get out. I'm too old for this kind of show. But because where I come from, it's not where you people coming from. And I don't see myself saying things that will mean something to you right now. And because a country that cannot, because we don't think we are not the same thinking level. And I cannot help. I wish I could. I would have loved to. So I'll be moving on to the people that will listen to me. And I'll be talking to the black. I found, like I said, I believe in Africa. So I'll probably be talking about the unity of Africa, and Africa can grow. And by extension, the world, the black world, how the black people can grow and become human beings and contribute to world economy. Sometimes we are shortchanging the world economy with what we do. But by the time we come together and we do our own, the world economy will rise. And I think everybody will be winning. Nobody is going to be fighting you for trying to grow your own. And that's what I believe. I believe that if black people in the UK come together, they will have a bank. I'm coming to that. There's no bank owned by a black man in the United Kingdom. I talk on the verse. There's none. Not because we don't, but you're banking, you, the black man, where's your bank? Where's your bank? Barclays, this and that. No, it's time for black people to have a bank so you can easily get your loan. If I say it, they probably kill me. But I have to say it. The reason we are where we are is disunity. It's what is killing Africa. It's still killing you, black man, here in London. You get to stop. The reason I'm concerned is my children are growing up, and I want them to grow up in a place where they feel they can have a say. You don't have a say if you don't have money. There's no way in the world where you can have a reasonable say if you don't have money. I'm going to end the show there, because if I say more than slap me now. Slap me. Daddy Chris is here. See you again. Bye.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-62379.
Srtv.